Stoic tips for real life. Train your mind for modern challenges. Have you ever wondered how an ancient philosophy can transform your modern life? In this video, we're going to explore how Stoicism can be your secret trick to facing daily challenges. Can money really buy happiness? How can we find joy in the journey, not just the destination? Discover how to train your mind to focus on what truly matters and unlock the power of Stoic wisdom. As Seneca said, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. So if you're ready to clear your mind, simplify your life, and unlock the power of Stoic wisdom, like this video, subscribe, and join us on this journey. Drop an "I am Stoic" in the comments, so I know you're committed to practicing all this wisdom. Remember, as Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not external events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Now let's start by exploring our relationship with something we all deal with daily: money. Imagine for a moment that you have all the money in the world. Now ask yourself, would this really make me happier? In Stoic philosophy, we find a challenging answer to this question. The Stoics teach us that true happiness is not something we can buy. It must be cultivated internally. This leads us to a deep reflection on how we really perceive and interact with money in our lives. According to this view, money should be a means to an end, not the end itself. This is where the concept of reframing our relationship with money comes in, focusing on having fewer desires instead of accumulating more possessions. By adopting this principle, we begin to see the freedom that comes with detachment. Fewer obligations, fewer insatiable desires, fewer things that ultimately do not add real value to our lives. Consider, for example, the story of someone who chooses to live more simply, investing more in experiences than in material goods. This person might not have the latest technology or a luxury car, but they find joy in the simple things in life: a dinner with friends, a book under the shade of a tree, a walk at dawn. It's not the amount of money that determines their happiness, but the quality of their experiences and relationships. This detachment from the material is not about denying comfort or pleasure, but about recognizing what truly brings lasting satisfaction. By practicing this philosophy, we can begin to free our time and energy from the relentless demands of consumption that often leave us exhausted and unsatisfied. Now let me ask you a rhetorical question. What do you really need to be happy? Most people discover that the answers are rarely found on store shelves or in shopping catalog pages. They lie in the relationships we cultivate, the passions we pursue, and the peace we find in knowing that we are not defined by the wealth we possess, but by the values we embrace. So, I invite you to reflect on your own relationship with money. You can start today, perhaps by reconsidering an impulsive purchase or planning a more meaningful investment in something you truly value. Every conscious step in this direction is not just an act of financial freedom, but a step toward a fuller and more meaningful life. Transforming our relationship with money is a journey of self-discovery and liberation. As we embark on this path, we seek not only better financial health, but also a richer and more rewarding existence, where every moment and every choice reflect our true values and aspirations. So, after re-evaluating our relationship with money, ask yourself, what do you really need to be happy? Can material goods provide lasting happiness? Share your reflections in the comments. I'd love to hear your perspective on this topic. After re-evaluating our relationship with money and recognizing what truly matters, we can apply this same mindset to the start of each day. Let's explore how a morning ritual can help us begin the day with clear intentions aligned with our Stoic values. Imagine starting the day not just by waking up, but by truly awakening to your intentions and aspirations. Creating a morning ritual grounded in Stoic wisdom isn't just about what you do upon rising, but about how you align those first actions with your deepest values. This isn't just a physical awakening. but a wake-up call to the life you choose to live each new day. When we open our eyes in the morning, many of us are immediately flooded with thoughts about the day ahead, or even reach for our phones to check the latest notifications. However, reserving the first moments of the day for an intentional morning ritual can completely transform our daily experience. Starting the day with exercise, for example, not only energizes the body but also clears the mind, preparing us for the challenges ahead. Morning physical activity is an act of respect for the body and a commitment to physical and mental health. Following this, a healthy breakfast. Choosing foods that truly nourish the body reflects the philosophy of honoring yourself and the life you possess. By eating mindfully, you empower yourself to make decisions that support your well-being throughout the day. But perhaps the most crucial component of a morning ritual is the time dedicated to personal reflection. This is a moment of silence and introspection, where we can connect with our deepest thoughts and feelings. This time can be used to meditate, journal, or simply sit in silence, absorbing the tranquility of the morning. It is a practice that allows us to establish a state of clarity and purpose, realigning our actions with our deepest aspirations. By building a morning ritual that incorporates these elements, you are doing more than just starting the day. You are setting the tone for how you will live each subsequent moment. It is an affirmation that each day is a new opportunity to live according to your highest ideals, a chance to renew your commitment to the life you want to create. And now, how about reflecting on how you can start each day not just by doing, but by intentionally being who you truly want to be? Changing morning routines can be simple, but the reverberations of these conscious choices can transform every aspect of your life. How do you start your day? What activities are part of your morning ritual and how do they impact your day? Think about how a morning ritual can transform your routine and leave your ideas in the comments. Starting the day with an intentional morning ritual is crucial, but how we end the day also has a profound impact on our well-being. Now, let's see how the practice of daily review can transform our experience and promote continuous growth. Imagine ending each day not just by closing your eyes to sleep, but by making a conscious pause to reflect on the day's experiences. This practice, deeply rooted in Stoic wisdom, transforms each day into a valuable opportunity for learning and personal growth. By adopting a daily review, you not only revisit the events of the day, but also actively engage in the process of continuous self-improvement. The daily review begins with a simple question: what happened today? But unlike a mere replay of events, this practice delves deeper to extract meaningful lessons. By reflecting on your actions and reactions throughout the day, you gain insights into how your emotions and impulses influence your decisions. This allows for a clearer understanding of how you can better align your actions with your core values. An essential component of this reflection is the cultivation of gratitude. By identifying and appreciating the positive moments of the day, even the small ones, you cultivate a more optimistic and resilient perspective. Gratitude transforms how you view your life, encouraging a focus on present blessings instead of absences or adversities. This daily sense of gratitude serves as a powerful reminder that, despite challenges, there is always something to be thankful for. Moreover, the daily review is an invaluable tool for planning continuous improvements. Based on the day's reflections and learnings, you can set clear intentions for the next day. Perhaps you decide to dedicate more time to an activity that brings you joy, or maybe you recognize the need to approach a conflict more constructively. This planning isn't just about correcting mistakes, but about recognizing and expanding the aspects of your life that work well. By ending the day with this reflective practice, you establish a cycle of personal growth and development. Each night becomes an opportunity to close the day on a high note, knowing that you not only lived, but also learned, appreciated, and planned how to be an even better version of yourself in the future. So, how about starting tonight? Reflecting on the day doesn't need to be a lengthy task. Even a few minutes can be deeply transformative. Think about what today has taught you, what you are grateful for, and how you can improve tomorrow. This simple practice can be the path to a more conscious and fulfilling life. Reflecting on the past day helps us learn and grow, but it's also important to understand the truths about fundamental aspects of life, like money. Let's delve into this discussion and uncover how money really influences our happiness and well-being. In contemporary society, money often dominates our conversations, plans, and even dreams. But does it truly hold the power we attribute to it? Exploring the truth about money involves unraveling how it influences our lives and how, paradoxically, real wealth is built from elements that have no price. Money is undoubtedly an essential tool in the modern world. It pays for our homes, food, healthcare, and education. However, its function should stop there. Being a means to achieve stability and security, the issue arises when the value of money extends beyond these basic needs, becoming a symbol of status, power, and success. This expanded view can lead to an incessant pursuit of more money, more possessions, more than others have. This relentless race for material accumulation often masks a deeper truth. The real wealth of life lies in the experiences we live and the relationships we cultivate. Moments shared with friends and family, the laughter, deep conversations, and even periods of struggle and overcoming together are the true metrics of a rich life. These are the treasures that stay with us, regardless of economic fluctuations or changes in our bank accounts. Consider, for example, the memories of a simple yet meaningful trip, or the daily moments of connection with those we love. Aren't these experiences that we often revisit in our thoughts and conversations rather than how much they cost? These moments reflect a wealth of life that money cannot buy. They are built on an investment of time, emotional energy, and presence. Furthermore, true wealth is revealed in the generosity and impact we can have on others' lives. Helping someone in need, contributing to a cause we care about, or offering our time and attention are forms of wealth that enrich not only the recipient, but also the giver. This exchange creates a cycle of gratitude and connection that strengthens the fabric of our communities. So, as we reflect on the role of money in our lives, it's worth asking, are we allowing it to define our value and success? Or are we cultivating a deeper and more enduring wealth based on meaningful experiences and authentic relationships? Shifting our focus from the material to the immaterial can not only alter our relationship with money, but also the way we live and value each day. In the end, true wealth is found not in what we possess, but in what we experience and share. Now tell me, how does money influence your life and daily decisions? Do you believe it can buy happiness? I ask you to reflect on true wealth and share your opinion in the comments. I really want to know your perspective on this topic. After exploring the true nature of money, it's time to turn our attention to a quest essential for personal development: the pursuit of a deep understanding of the themes that shape our lives. In a world filled with information and constant changes, the pursuit of a deep understanding of various themes becomes an essential journey for anyone who wishes not only to understand, but truly connect with the world around them. This path, enriched by curiosity and continuous learning, not only expands our minds, but also hones our ability to be more critical and empathetic. Curiosity is the starting point for this exploration. It is the spark that drives us to question the status quo, to seek to understand the why behind surfaces, and to not settle for superficial answers. By nurturing our curiosity, we open doors to new worlds and perspectives, challenging our preconceptions and expanding our understanding of people, cultures, and ideas. Continuous learning, in turn, sustains this curiosity over time. It's not just about acquiring more facts or data, but about developing a deeper and more integrated understanding of subjects. This involves reading widely, engaging in discussions, listening actively, and crucially, reflecting on the learning. Each new knowledge or perspective we acquire reconfigures how we see the world and interact with others. By cultivating a mindset of continuous learning, we also develop a critical skill, the ability to think independently and evaluate information critically. In an era of misinformation and polarized opinions, being able to discern facts from fiction and form well-founded opinions is more important than ever. This critical skill allows us to be not only more informed, but also more aware and responsible for our beliefs and actions. Moreover, by delving into various themes, we increase our empathy. Understanding the contexts and complexities that shape people's experiences and worldviews helps us connect with them on a more human and understanding level. This understanding can break down barriers, build bridges, and foster a more inclusive and supportive community. Thus, I encourage you to embrace curiosity and continuous learning. Explore new books, attend workshops, talk to people from different walks of life, and allow yourself to be challenged by new ideas. Each step on this learning journey is not only an addition to your knowledge, but a step toward a richer and more empathetic understanding of the world. How about starting today to build this bridge of understanding and connection? Pursuing a deep understanding is vital, but we also need to learn to value the process, not just the end results. Let's discuss how appreciating the journey can enrich our lives in ways that outcomes alone cannot. In our results-focused culture, we often measure success by visible achievements and external approval. However, there is immense value in reorienting our perspective to appreciate the journey itself, focusing on personal growth and the satisfaction that comes from intrinsic motivations. This focus not only enriches our life experience, but also strengthens us against the dependency on external validation. When we value the journey, each step along the way becomes an opportunity for learning and self-improvement. This involves embracing both challenges and successes, viewing obstacles as opportunities to develop resilience and adaptability. Instead of fixating our gaze only on the destination, we begin to recognize and celebrate the small progresses and discoveries made along the way. This focus on the process and personal growth is supported by intrinsic motivations, those that arise from within us, such as the passion for learning, the pleasure of overcoming challenges, or the desire to contribute to something larger than ourselves. These motivations are sustainable and tend to provide deeper and more lasting satisfaction. They drive us to keep moving forward, not because we seek applause or external rewards, but because we value the experience itself and what it teaches us. For example, consider someone who decides to learn a new language. If the focus is only on the end result, such as achieving fluency, each difficulty in learning can seem like a failure. On the other hand, if the focus is on the process of learning, each new word or grammatical rule understood is a victory in itself, a step further on the journey of knowledge. This approach transforms the learning experience, making it richer and more rewarding, regardless of how long it takes to achieve fluency. Moreover, when we detach from the need for external approval, we gain greater freedom to explore and express our true essence. This allows us to live more authentically and aligned with our personal values. Instead of shaping our actions to fit others' expectations, we follow a path that truly resonates with who we are and what we desire to be. So I invite you to reflect on how you can start to value the journey more in your own life. It might be shifting the focus from winning to learning in your work, or finding joy in daily practices instead of just long-term goals. By doing so, you not only enrich your life with more meaningful experiences, but also build a solid foundation of self-confidence and personal fulfillment. Valuing the journey helps us find new ways to maintain focus and motivation. One such way is through the power of a mantra. Let's discover how this simple practice can profoundly impact our daily lives. The power of a mantra lies in its ability to focus the mind and strengthen resilience in the face of life's challenges. These simple yet deeply meaningful phrases can become a source of strength and personal motivation, helping us overcome obstacles and move toward our goals with determination and clarity. A mantra is more than just a sequence of words. It is an affirmation that carries deep intentions and beliefs. By repeating a mantra, we are not only reminding ourselves of our intentions, but also reinforcing the mindset and emotions associated with these intentions. This process helps anchor the mind, reducing distraction and increasing focus, especially in moments of stress or uncertainty. For example, a mantra like, "I am capable and resilient," can be incredibly empowering when facing challenging situations. Each time we repeat these words, we are not only affirming a belief in our ability to overcome difficulties, but also programming our minds to act according to that belief. This can boost our self-confidence and motivate us to act with courage and determination. Mantras can also be used to keep our focus on long-term goals. In a world full of distractions and immediate demands, staying focused on what is truly important can be challenging. A mantra related to a specific goal, such as "every step is progress," can help maintain that focus, reminding us to value each small advance on the path to a larger goal. Moreover, mantras can be personalized to fit individual needs and circumstances. Whether to cultivate a specific quality like patience or gratitude, or to overcome a specific habit or fear, creating a personal mantra that resonates with your aspirations and challenges can be a powerful tool for personal transformation. Incorporating mantras into your daily routine can be simple. You can start by choosing a moment of the day, like in the morning when you wake up or at night before going to sleep, to repeat your mantra a few times aloud or mentally. Over time, you might begin to feel the positive influence of this practice, not only during moments of meditation but throughout the day, as the mantra becomes an integral part of your thinking and behavior. Therefore, the power of a mantra lies not only in the words we choose, but in the consistency and intention with which we use them. By adopting this practice, you may discover a powerful tool to enhance your mind, elevate your spirit, and guide you through life's challenges with greater focus and motivation. Adopting a mantra can help us maintain focus, but to truly transform our lives, we need to consistently train three essential areas: our desires, actions, and our capacity for acceptance. Let's explore how we can cultivate these areas for a fuller life aligned with our values. Imagine yourself on a constant journey toward a life more aligned with your deepest values. On this path, there are three essential aspects that we must diligently cultivate: training our desires, actions, and our capacity for acceptance. But how exactly can we train these aspects to truly transform our life experience? First, let's talk about training our desires. Have you ever stopped to think about the nature of your desires and how they drive your choices and emotional state? In our quest for satisfaction, we often get lost in superficial desires that promise happiness but deliver only brief moments of joy. To train our desires, it is crucial to reflect on what we truly value and to desire less of what is fleeting and more of what is genuinely enriching. Why not reevaluate your desires right now? Ask yourself, Are these desires bringing me closer to the person I want to be? Moving on to actions, every choice we make and every action we take shapes the world around us. This is where the practice of virtue becomes tangible. Ask yourself daily, do my actions reflect my core values? Training our actions is not just about doing, but doing with purpose, with awareness. Incorporating intentionality into our daily actions can transform mundane routines into expressions of our deepest values. Lastly, acceptance. This may be the most challenging training, but also the most liberating. Life, with its infinite complexity, will inevitably bring experiences beyond our control. Here, acceptance does not mean passivity or resignation, but a serene acknowledgement of the limits of our influence. When facing adversity, how do we respond? With resistance, which only increases our suffering, or with acceptance, which allows us to find peace even amidst the storms? By training these three essential aspects, desires, actions, and acceptance, we not only move toward a fuller life, but also become beacons of calm and resilience in a turbulent world. Here's my question. Which area do you find most challenging to train? Desires, actions, or acceptance? How can you start working on it today? Leave your answer in the comments. Training our desires, actions, and acceptance is fundamental, but we can also accelerate our growth by learning from those who have already walked the path of wisdom. Let's see how learning from the wise can provide us with valuable insights and shortcuts to a fuller life. Have you ever noticed how wisdom can flow from the stories and experiences of others? Observing and learning from those who have walked challenging paths and amassed a treasure trove of knowledge is an invaluable way to accelerate our personal growth. But what is the true value of connecting with experienced and wise individuals? How can this transform our perspectives and speed up our journey of personal development? Think of it as a shortcut to wisdom. Instead of facing all possible mistakes on your own, why not learn through the successes and missteps of others? People with a wide range of experiences offer insights that we can apply to our own lives, avoiding common pitfalls and enhancing our decisions. Active observation is key. When in the presence of someone you admire, whether a mentor, a community leader, or even an ancient author whose works you study, pay attention not only to what they say, but how they live their lives. What values do they embody? What choices have they made that led them to be respected and considered wise? This practice is not just about absorbing knowledge, it's about understanding the context and practices that shape wisdom. Dialogue and questioning are also essential. Interacting with the wise is a golden opportunity to test your ideas and receive direct feedback. Don't be afraid to ask questions. In fact, challenge yourself to go beyond the superficial. Deep questions generate deep answers, which in turn feed reflection and learning. Furthermore, applying the learnings in your life is crucial. What good is access to others' wisdom if we don't use that knowledge to improve? Each lesson learned from a wise person should be seen as a tool to be tested, adapted, and ultimately integrated into your own life. Finally, remember that learning from the wise is not just about listening, but also about observing and doing. How can you incorporate a piece of wisdom you learned from someone today? Is there a change you can start implementing now to walk a wiser and more informed path? By reflecting on these thoughts and making these choices, you not only honor those who taught you, but also prepare to become a beacon of wisdom for others in the future. And so, the cycle of learning and growth continues, enriching not only your life, but also the lives of those around you. Learning from the wise helps us gain perspective. And one of the most powerful lessons we can learn is the importance of simplicity. Let's conclude by exploring how simplifying our lives can be the key to lasting well-being. Simplifying life is a refreshing process that helps us shift focus from excess to the things that truly enrich our existence. Let's explore how we can incorporate simplicity into our daily lives, transforming the way we live and interact with the world around us. First, consider the possibility of detaching from physical excess. This involves reviewing your belongings and questioning the real value each item brings to your life. By getting rid of objects that are not used or do not spark joy, you not only free up physical space, but also mental space. This process of material detoxification can be surprisingly liberating. Next, think about simplifying your daily routine. Often we get lost in commitments and tasks that are more habitual than necessary. Evaluate what is essential and what can be eliminated or delegated. This not only frees up time but also reduces stress, allowing you to focus on activities that truly bring meaning and joy to your life. Furthermore, simplification can also be applied to your interactions and relationships. In a world where we are constantly connected, it can be helpful to set clear boundaries for the use of technology. This includes selecting moments to disconnect from electronic devices, allowing you to reconnect with yourself and others in a more authentic and present way. Finally, adopt the practice of living with intention. This means making conscious choices about how you want to spend your time and energy. By living intentionally, you are more likely to make choices that align with your deepest values and the kind of life you want to lead. Incorporating these practices into your life will not only simplify your existence, but also expand your capacity to enjoy the true riches of life. Deep relationships, moments of tranquility, and the satisfaction that comes from living in accordance with your values. Simplifying is not just about eliminating excess, but also an invitation to rediscover and revalue what truly matters. What can you simplify in your life today to find more well-being and satisfaction? What steps are you willing to take to adopt a simpler life? Leave your ideas in the comments. As we conclude this video, take a moment to reflect on how you can apply these Stoic principles to your daily life. Whether it's by reshaping your relationship with money, creating a morning ritual, or adopting a daily review, each step is an opportunity to grow and find inner peace. And remember, this is just the beginning. In the upcoming videos, we will delve deeper into Stoic wisdom and explore more practical ways to transform your life. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your comment below. Which Stoic principle did you like the most? Until next time, stay strong on the path of wisdom.